Yeah. Pocket full of money, swisher loaded with gas. Celebration in order, you're not watching a class. Pocket full of money, swisher loaded with gas. Celebration in order, you're not watching a class. Pocket. Yeah, like we always do about this time. I am Kornbread Capone. This is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip-hop music. And today, my special guest is somebody who I've been knowing since the 1990s. Once again, it is not many people who have friendships that last or stand the test of time. I'm proud to say that the man sitting beside me is my friend, has been my friend, back before Kornbread was known, before Kornbread was putting out any music, before Kornbread appeared in any movie, before Kornbread had a podcast. This man was my friend, you know what I'm saying? And he still is, you know what I'm saying? Big Mike, what's going on, my brother?
So everything is good, everything's all love, and life is very prosperous right now. So that's what's going on with me.
Man, that's good, man. I mean, it's good to hear something good in a time where it seemed like everything is going bad. We was having a conversation off camera, and the conversation was so good that we said, hey, this need to be put on camera, because we was talking about just life. We were talking about my brother Big E, God bless his soul. We was talking about just how he was with not sparing you if he felt you was doing something that was wrong or I guess not productive. Because I could say in my life there have been times where he got on my ass. I didn't too much like it, but
none of us did shit.
But I looked at it as he wasn't sparing me because we was cool, or that was my brother. He called a spade a spade. If we was right, we was right. If we was wrong, he was gonna let us know we was wrong.
Indeed.
And that's the type of energy that I miss. You know what I'm saying? It's
that's the type of energy that's missing from today's society. Friends don't hold friends accountable anymore.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem, is nobody's held accountable by their so-called friends.
And why do you think that is?
Shit, the fake is the new real. It's that simple. Fake is the new real. Hey, let me comfort you instead of make you uncomfortable to make you productive. That's pretty much all it is.
Right.
In a nutshell, that's really all it is.
I mean, crazy as it sounds, you know, the way life was back then, I didn't ever think that we would get to a point where everything would go backwards. Like, back then, if you was a hoe-ass nigga, and you came outside and everybody knew that you was a hoe-ass nigga, life was pretty bad for you back then.
It got hectic.
It got real bad.
I hope you was real fast.
And today you can make it, you can walk outside being a whole ass nigga and ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you.
Not because social media done made shit safe for whole ass niggas. They got a platform now. They got a platform. You know, you ain't gotta see nobody no more on social media. You know what I'm saying? You probably remember the days, you know, nigga, we used to go outside and we'll find out where everybody was by where all the bikes was.
Right.
Remember that shit?
Right.
That's Big Mike
cell
bike.
phone.
Nah, we have none of that shit. That's Big Mike bike. Nah, that's Tuck bike. Nah, nigga, that's Jerry bike, right? Hey, they over here at Tuck House. Come on, we going over there.
Right.
Ain't none of that shit no more.
Right.
You know?
It's totally different.
It's completely different.
The landscape of I seem to talk about this every other day, but
it's relevant.
Yeah, it's relevant. It's relevant to life, but it's relevant to, you know, it's weird because on one end, I can get on social media right now and there's somebody who has a live who's talking about how bad relationships are or how It could be a woman talking down on a man or a man talking down on women. Either way. Okay, but that's social media. Now, I could cut my phone off, set it down, walk outside, and I don't see that. So I'm saying to myself, is this reality or is this, what I'm chopping it down to or what I'm calling it now is, social media talk. Because if I don't see it in real life when I walk out my door, it's not considered real.
No, it's an illusion.
Because guess what? When I go out, I'm not met with no resistance when I go somewhere. It's not nobody frowning up their face when I come around. It's all teeth and palms. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, teeth on your back.
So I'm like, what is this war they talking about? Like, they talk about this agenda war. With who? You know what I'm saying? Like, where? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is this going? It's not going on at the club.
No.
They still dancing and fraternizing at the club.
No. The gender war is going on within themselves. It's a little different. It's a war within yourself.
Yeah.
But well within one's self. I put it like that because there ain't no war here. It's I like what I like. I love what I love. Just like every real man.
Yeah, man. Well, since I got you here and it's rare that, I didn't know that this was going to happen. And I asked everybody this question. Does Big Mike have a top 5 best rappers?
Top 5, dead or alive?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough-ass question. That's a tough question. Most niggas like to go political. Revolutionary. I like lyricists. It is what it is. I'm a down south nigga, but top 5, actually number 1 for me, Jada Kiss all day. Okay. Lyricist, period. Lyricist. After that, I have to roll. I gotta roll back on down home with Scarface. Lyricist. Mm-hmm. Lyricist and political. Yeah. To get the message across. Shit, I'm down there out. That's what the fuck I listen to.
Jada Kiss is Scarface?
Jada Kiss is Scarface.
That's not bad.
You know
what I mean?
Now, you got some new and upcomers like Dave East. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He spit hot shit. J. Cole, he nice.
Yeah.
But most of these niggas is pajama rappers. Like, it is what it is. Shit.
He say pajama rappers.
Pajama rappers.
What is the definition of a pajama rapper?
A nigga that rap in pajamas and don't know what the fuck he talking about. I read this in a book or I seen this on a podcast or some sort of interview type shit. And, or they read it in a book. Them niggas ain't lived that shit. We all know that.
Right. I just never heard it to categorized as, I call it noise pollution. I call it chicken shit. I call it a bunch of different things, but pajama rap, that's something new. I might have to use that one
niggas
somehow, some way.
Yeah, they jumping around in SpongeBob SquarePants pajamas. You know what I'm saying? Claiming to be thugs. It's simple, man. Shit.
That's something else we were talking about too. You said he was playing my video, and you said, man, it's good to hear some rap music where I ain't talk about killing.
It really is, because niggas always thought, hey, man, I'm gonna shoot you in the chest and I'll kill your family. Let's get more back to the love. It ain't gotta be, somebody singing love songs. You know what I'm saying? Or singing to show appreciation of women.
Right.
You can rap that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I felt I did with my latest album.
Oh, you did well.
I appreciate it.
You did well. You did very well. I jammed it. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I jammed it.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I gauge. Put it like this. People don't have to tell me their feelings, but I know. And to a certain extent, outside of the people that like, support, and listen to my music, I feel like I'm getting slept on by majority because my music is not talking about killing people. Because my music does not talk about selling drugs. Because it's not negative. Because I speak about life.
You know what?
And I had to
That's what keeps you grounded. That's what separates you from the rest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So some people say is, hey, I'm taking you taking the L because you're not going with the masses. And others will say, hey man, you got that W because you stuck to your own, you stuck to your guns.
Right.
You know what I mean? You stuck to what you know, you stuck to how you feel. You're not riding with the bullshit.
Right.
Simplicity.
I think I'm too old to ride with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm you know, it's I see artists that do it and they try to, you know, I guess the MC going forward from this point is gonna be the one that takes the skill and the style from my era, but mix it with this new sound and this new generation, which is what I felt Nas has done with his last album. Killer Mike just did it with his new album. I don't know if you heard that one, but it's very good. You know, it's a few artists that are sticking to that tried true lyricism, but matching it with today's sound and energy.
They're sticking to the culture.
And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because what you don't want to do is be the older rapper that's trying to keep up with the 20-year-old rapper. In terms of look, in terms of sound, you know, it's a reason why you're at the level you're at if you're at a certain age with music. You know what I'm saying? And some of what I see, you have artists who conform to the way things are going instead of setting their own path. See, me, I'm setting my own path. I'm not following the bullshit.
Right.
I'm not going along with it.
Right.
But then you got other artists who say, well, I'm going to go along with it because if I go along with it, that's how I'm going to make my money.
And they're okay.
They're okay with that.
They're perfectly okay with that path being written for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's what they call it, a trendsetter. You know?
Yeah.
We set the trends.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about that Jim Jones, all them other, you know, Migos, all that other bullshit.
Right.
Then that shit don't make sense to me.
We set the trends and we open the doors. Speaking of setting the trends and open the doors, it hurt like hell when Big Pokey passed away.
Yeah.
And because I know the importance of not just him, but the whole SUC, how that impacted everything around me. It bothers me that you have people that disrespect that and talk down on that because they was too young to know or don't know the importance of a Big Pokey or a Screwed Up clip. And let me be clear, if it wasn't for them, that generation opening the doors, none of you in your generation would be here.
Be them down south shit.
And we could go further than down south. It's just you know, we have to be honest about it. Let's be clear about it. Hip hop started in the 70s. The 70s gave way to the 80s. The 80s gave way to the 90s. The 90s gave way to the future. Because our sound, our style, our generation opened the doors for the youth of today. Now that's the best, that's the most politically correct way I can put that. Because exactly, you know, I can get real raw with it.
That's accurate. That's good enough right there. That's good. That's
so I'm just saying, let's pace it. People out there, young people who seem to be stuck on y'all generation, I need y'all to do me a favor. Pick up them smartphones that y'all sit on all day. Get on YouTube and do some damn research. Get on Google and do some research. Because rap did not start with you. Rap did not start with your generation. Rap started in the 70s. But the 70s might be a little too old for your ears to understand. So I would say go back to the 90s and start there.
Bump that. Take it back to the 70s. You have the internet. You have Google. Bring your ass back there and understand exactly where it came from. Period. They got old school gospel music to where they stopped and they praised God. But they did it in rap form before rap was even known of. They broke it down like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. Just like that.
All right, man. So we was talking about the music, man.
We still riding?
Huh?
We still riding?
We still riding.
Shit,
We gonna continue, man. Where do we go next?
The next place we go, honestly, in my opinion, is to the substance of the music that we have right now. The substance of the music we have right now is complete and utter bullshit.
I agree.
It's degrading to women. It's degrading to men. Well, you meant it like your dick in the booty. Excuse, from the podcast, but you niggas like that. It's just degrading, man. You gotta. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know what I've been trying to figure out like what are people entertained by, because I'd be like, man, y'all be entertained by weirdos and suspects and
they ain't suspects no more.
Well,
it's out there.
Yeah, it's out there. Suspect is just my way of saying.
They got songs out there.
Suspect is a safe word. It really means something else because I can't say something else, so I'm gonna say suspect. Y'all entertained by a lot of suspects. Y'all watch suspects on television. Y'all watch suspect television shows like P-Valley. Y'all watch, you listen to suspect music and y'all entertained by it. And so when I say it in public, people look at me like I'm from another planet. No, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, y'all entertained by that? That's what entertains y'all? And then the cold part is the following. Like when we was young and in school, we listened to music, but we didn't live our life according to the music we were listening to. Like, I love Pac.
Indeed.
I never had a bald head or tattoos across my stomach. You could tell the young generation love who they listen to because you can look at them and see that they look like who they listen to.
Niggas look like a motherfucking a brick wall in a Puerto Rican neighborhood.
That's what I'm saying.
Tatted up for no reason, with no meaning to the tattoos. They just there.
And the women the same thing. I mean, they used to say women mature faster than men. Now that has went backwards. Now women ain't maturing past the 8th grade level.
You got me drinking on that one.
I'm just being honest, man. Like let's be honest.
That's what caused the drink.
Even the trajectory of female rap has gone backwards. At one point, you had Queen Latifah talking about UNITY.
Hello.
You had Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. You had Missy Elliott.
Don't forget MC Lyte.
Okay, don't forget MC Lyte, one of the hardest MCs. You can't forget the Brad either. You know what I'm saying? But now, every woman in rap, for the exception of Rhapsody, shout out to Rhapsody, a real female MC, every other female artist is promoting being a proud prostitute. And the cold part is, if your audience is adults who have made a decision that say, okay, this is how I'm going to live my life and this is what I'm going to do. I want to be a hot girl no matter what age I am. That's fine. But the problem is you preaching this music to these young girls who shouldn't know about WAP, who should know about sex in exchange for money, a lot of things. They should not know about that.
I might be out of line, but it's it. You talking about some WAP? I don't want no WAP. WAP make niggas act out. Give me some dop, goddamn. Give me some decent ass pussy.
Word?
You can keep that wet ass pussy bullshit. Give me some decent ass pussy so I can be me.
I don't think it's that. It's
shit.
The issue is
that's exactly what it is.
See, this is the issue. There was a couple of years ago when a little child had a birthday party. And this little child was like 5 years old. This girl had a bunch of little girls at her house, and they had one of them big speakers. And on the speaker, they was playing WAP.
Come on now.
And all the little children knew the song word for word. And I'm standing out there saying, yo, like, I'm glad I ain't got no daughter, because I would lose it right now.
God,
you know what I mean? Like,
yo.
yo.
Sons. Oh, my God.
Like, yo, and now I got to tell my son the difference between a woman you should bring home and a woman that's for recreational use only.
That's all.
Because that's the truth. That's the truth of the matter is the music that's out there affects the youth. It's not for us. It's not for us to be programmed by, even though a lot of us of age are programmed by the music that they listen to. But it's for the children. All this stuff is for the children. If you haven't noticed it. All this stuff about the rap being genocidal and you know, being meant to incarcerate young black men, that is for the young generation. Just like the homicidal music is for the young females of this generation. They want to obliterate the black family and make it to where there is no more black family. How do you do that? You incarcerate the men and you make the women feel like it's good to be a prostitute. Bam, bam, into the black family. You see how that go? Did you put that together? Okay, now we figured out the problem. Now what's the solution? There is positive rap music out there, but that ain't what they play in the club, now is it? There's positive rap music out there, but that ain't what they play on the radio, is it?
How many times you heard J. Cole over the last week?
I only hear J. Cole if I play J. Cole.
You feel me?
And I play J. Cole because I listen to it.
Positive.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with me.
Even Kendrick. Even Kendrick Lamar.
I put myself in the same boat.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, even you. I got to look it up on YouTube.
I listen to my records and I say, well, damn, man, it's good. Quality is good. But, oh, you're not talking about killing. So nobody's interested. You're not talking about being a hoe or selling drugs. So it's not interesting. So who has the problem? The consumers. The consumers have been led to believe and their ears have been acclimated to listen to bullshit. Hey, life is too short for whack music. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say that over and over until you get tired of it.
At the end of it all, though, Bread is the undertone. Undertones are heard more than overtones. Right?
Right.
So when you hear bullshit, for an undertone, you gonna more side with that part, you know, because you gonna get that part more.
Yeah.
You know, all that loud shit, that rah shit, overtones. You're not listening to that.
Right.
You listen to the basses of it, even the beats of it, even the beats, frequencies,
Right.
Basic frequencies.
All that play on the mind.
All that plays on the mind.
I be telling people.
All that
What you listen to is important because it's not far from who you are and what you believe. And most people listen to music because they can relate to it. So you got to ask yourself, if the person that they listening to is a suspect, and obviously they play it every day, all day, because they know it even when the record is not on, what are you led to believe? If a woman pulls up in front of me while I'm outside, and she's playing Megan, Cardi B, City Girls, Suki, any of these new female rappers, am I led to believe that this is a woman of distinction that deserves to be put on the pedestal of a queen? Or am I led to believe that this is a whore and I should treat her accordingly? Which one do you think that I'm thinking?
Future said it best.
They for the streets.
I'm gonna stick my thumb in her butt, and that's it. That's
I
all it is.
That's
all it is to it.
I don't know, man.
That's all it is to it for actual. Shit's not what it is. What it once was. It's real simple, man. It's real simple. So
Fugazi now.
the Fugazi ain't even that's a fucking understatement. It's an understatement. But for all you real listeners, all you real hip hoppers, all you real niggas that actually indulge in real hip hop and real lyrics, real lyricists, you know what the fuck is going on. You know exactly what's going on. And God forgets you in production. Beats, undertones, frequencies, nigga, that's all you. That's all you.
Did you hear that your favorite artist might be putting out 2 albums this year?
Mine?
Your favorite
Which one?
artist? Jada. This was reported some months ago.
You know what it is? It's raspy on his own shit. Not about them uppity ass white folks.
After, I'm gonna be honest with you. After the verses, the infamous verses with the Locks and Dipset, which I've watched that probably about 5 times since it has came.
You might have watched it. You should have watched it 10 times.
I mean, because the performance was epic, right?
But not the performance is worried about. The lyrics are worried about. That's what matters.
The performance of the Locks, in particular, Jada Kiss, was epic. Now, I'm saying to myself, he just showed the world why he's top 5, dead or alive.
Period.
Everybody knew. It wasn't a motherfucking doubt about it after that night. But I said to myself, the only thing he's missing is one album that I could put my hands on and say, okay, here go a classic. Not to say that he hasn't put out good music before, because he has. Hey, but this is the thing.
Yo, I'm going to give you one right
Classic
now.
albums don't go past 15 songs.
Right now, classic album, Kiss of Death.
That was his second one, right?
Kiss of Death. From beginning to end, you gonna rock
Some say
everyone.
Kiss the Game Goodbye. That was his first one.
Another classic.
I like Last Kiss, which was his third one.
Another classic.
Nah. After that, he had a couple that I was like, oh.
He was fucking with Diddy then. That's different.
Yeah, I don't.
It's different.
Like okay.
And Jada ain't with that bullshit.
The last Ignatius album, that was okay.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, I need Jada Kiss. Eliminate the features.
Nigga, Jada.
Lock in with Swiss. Lock in with Rockwaller. Timberland. Hell, grab one from Dr. Dre. I'm talking about get one from every DJ Premier. I'm talking about let's go back. Nigga, let's go back and fuck with Pete Rock. Get one from him.
Nigga, indeed.
Hey, if he go back and he get one from all these classic artists, and it come out to about 13, maybe 14 records at the most.
I give him 11, and that motherfucker a classic.
He can do it in 11. All you need is the right production. And you need one track on there with the LOX with Sheik Luch and Styles P. That's it. Maybe throw one on there with the dog. Because I know you got one with the dog in the stash.
And it's unwritten. You know, it ain't dropped.
I can't wait to hear it.
Because he fuck with the dog. He fuck with the dog.
And I know they got more songs than what they put out. Because artists record music. And I wouldn't be surprised if he do got more records with the dog, you know what I'm saying?
The main thing for me right now, honestly, bro, is to not let history, not our history, for our upbringing, repeat itself. All this little Nas X shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit shouldn't repeat itself.
It shouldn't even be.
That shit should be deaded.
It should be.
Shit should be deaded.
I mean, it does. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you, it doesn't exist. And people say, well, how could you discount an entire generation? I was like, nigga, it's easy. I was like, why do you think I'm so calm?
Fuck you mean they discounted us?
Exactly.
They thought we wasn't gonna be shit.
Exactly. No.
Look at us now.
How about they discount us now when they look back and they say, fuck y'all niggas? We get disrespected every day.
Who running it now?
I mean, who's rapping better?
Hello.
Niggas don't like it when I bring up that topic of conversation.
Hello.
Nigga, I know some 40-year-olds that's out rapping every 20-year-old and every teenager.
Nigga, I don't even rap like I used to, but I swear
Nigga, I'm one of the 40-year-olds that's out rapping 20-year-olds and teenagers.
Hello.
And dare any one of you motherfuckers. I dare you I will smoke you on my platform. I will smoke you on my platform like a fat one, son. I want you to. I'm praying you do.
You know what, Bread? I ain't smoke weed no more.
I'm telling you. I'm just being honest about it,
I roll a motherfucker like a King Titan and blow that bitch double style.
He said King
It
Titan.
is over with.
That's a throwback.
It is over with.
Man,
Let the light skin fool you. Shit, nigga, I'll cool your whole motherfucking top off. It is what it is.
Before we get up out of here, Big Mike, is there any last words that you would like to say?
Say
anybody.
You know what? To a lot of you motherfuckers, I don't. You know what? I take that. To a lot of you, I haven't seen in a while. I haven't spoken to in a while. But if you know me, you know I'm with the shit. Period. At all times. But if you're ready for that real rap shit, or even the vocals, I'll be there to join you. Just to let you know what it is.
I'll take you up on that offer because I got some joints that we can get on, man. Got something I could play for you when we finish this here. But on behalf of the Big Mike, I am Kornbread Capone. This is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop music, man. This show is dedicated to the memory of Big Podina, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta tip my hat and show respect to the man and his music. Shout out to his family, his friends, and his fans. Anybody who may be hurting right now, I understand because I have lost a lot in my life too. So I can relate to the loss and I do sympathize with y'all. My hearts, prayers, and well wishes are with y'all all, and including the city of Houston as well. You know what I'm saying? And as always, man, peace and love, because that's what this world needs right now. Peace and love.